In East Tennessee, tourism season booming, right? So this afternoon, we're joined by Justin Cazana, and you have been in commercial real estate for years and years and years, so that's what we want to focus on today. Because I think one of the big headlines we've been talking about is the sale of the parking lot to the church in downtown St. John's Episcopal.
Yeah, it's really amazing because this piece of property was 0.8 of an acre, sold 2 years ago to a developer out of Atlanta for an incredible price, $8.5 million. We thought, wow, that's a lot for 0.8 of an acre. It was a record at the time. Plans for a big hotel, 175-room hotel to go there. I mean, good size. And then all of a sudden, we find out that St. John's Episcopal is buying that property because they need it for their parking. They need it for expansion. They were really stuck. So, but the price, over $10 million, by far a record in downtown Knoxville. So I still think there's opportunity there for there to be more development. There's another building downtown close by that's about to hit the market that could kind of spark some development in that area. It'll be very interesting to see what happens in that general area, and that's really the core of downtown.
I was going to say, what does that high price tag tell you about what's happening in downtown Knoxville?
Well, it really just, it's just something else that says, wow, Knoxville's really growing. There's opportunity here, whether it's multifamily, whether it's office, mixed use, hotels. There were at one point 7 hotels in the pipeline for downtown development, from all the way to the ballpark down to basically the river. So now we're down to 5, but we're still seeing an enormous amount of activity in the area.
Well, speaking of being down to 5, the other one that is not happening now was the plans for the old Merchants of Beer site right now in the old city at Central and Summit Hill.
Yeah, right there at the corner of Jackson Avenue.
Not happening.
Not Jackson, but Central and Summit. So yeah, there's reportedly some soil problems that was supposed to be torn down, turned into a Moxie hotel, I believe. But now it's going to be, they don't know what's going to happen. There's still some opportunity, being so close to the ballpark and everything that's developing in that area. Someone's going to come in and try and take advantage of a great site like that.
Another development news that we were talking about is the Maplehurst division, or it's going to be the innovation segment for UT now. Yeah,
University of Tennessee, we've talked for years how they were confined by Cumberland Avenue, downtown, the river, and the railroad. They had no place to go. Well, they've expanded out of that by quite a bit. And Maplehurst, this area, this student housing, multifamily area, has always been an area that no one's really paid attention to because it's behind, Church Street, United Methodist Church. But now UT is expanding into it. They're not a subsidiary, but a company that is involved with UT is going to buy that piece of property and redevelop it over time. We will see what happens, as over time. We know those apartments aren't going to be there long term. I can see it being a mixed use with some student housing along with retail and some really innovation, because the University of Tennessee is expanding its relationships with medical providers, with Oak Ridge National Labs. Really a great opportunity because this site sits right adjacent to campus.
And I think overall, sort of the bottom line here is that development is still booming in downtown despite these 2 projects sort of not happening now.
That's always going to happen. People take shots that, to try and make deals work, and it doesn't happen. But it's not a big deal. I wouldn't see it as a setback at all for downtown Knoxville. There's some pain that comes with it. I know we've talked about some restaurants that are closing, which you hate to see, but that's kind of the growth that comes along with a city. Is you're going to have some pain that comes along with that growth.
Well, Justin, we always appreciate your insight. Thank you so much for stopping by. We appreciate it.